Okay, hi everyone from Standing Strong. This is our first class for term 2, block 2, 2022. We're going to make these classes 45 minutes due to request. We're going to make them cardio this term. So let's just start off by, let's just do a little bit of a warm up first. Before we get into big cardio, we want to just get our body moving. Really relaxed with these movements. Like so. Just rolling our shoulders back. Use the warm-up time to just scan your body, see what's feeling good for the day, see what's not feeling good. Don't overtax anything, overdo anything. If this is your first session back for a little while, then just ease into it. Just rest anytime. You need to take a drink break anytime you need to. You might find that you get 20 minutes through the session. That's enough for you today, and that's okay. Over the time, you'll find you can get towards the 45-minute mark and all the rest of it. And then open up and close. That's it. Keep going with that. I've just got to change the screen again. That's it. All right, let's just do some some hips side to side. So this is really gentle. This shouldn't be doing a whole lot to get your heart rate up. It's just trying to get your body into the groove again. I don't know about you, but first thing in the morning, I know some of you have been up for hours, but some of you might be just getting up now. Your body has to wake up a bit, doesn't it? All right, so let's just do some hula hoops. All the way around. And then just sort of step up and over, open up those hips. All right. Just a few more, just gentle knee movements, get those knee circles going. And then just do some kind of walking on the spot, super glute walking. That's good. You might want at home to put your own little music on. I encourage you to do that. It's always best to exercise the music, and because you're on mute, no one will hear it. You can play whatever you want. Doesn't have to be a boring time, does it? Excellent. So hopefully you feel a little bit warmed up. We're going to get straight into the cardio now. So let's just start with just some kind of marching on the spot. Now, in these classes, we've got a mix of people. There's a mix of all 3 levels of class. So if you want to make it harder, just do it with more vigor. If you want to make it easier, just do it with less vigor. All right, we're going to go forward and backward. Forward and backward. Forward. Get those arms swinging a bit more. And then backwards. Forward. Backward. Now we're going to go side. Side. So try and get that coordination going with your arms and legs. Everything should be just rhythmical and easy. Now going to weave one leg behind. weave one leg behind, like a crossover. It's hard, isn't it, to try and coordinate. Yeah, back to walking on the spot. Okay, crouch down further, 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 up, up, up onto your toes. Crouch down further, further, up, up. A little bit faster. So we're keeping that marching going as we go from a squat to our tiptoes. Welcome if you've just joined us. We're just still in our warm-up. Well, actually, we're into our cardio now. So just get into it slowly. Okay, good. And then big arms. Really drive those arms. Fast and short. Fast and short. Fast and short. Fast and short. Back to the easy. Good. So you probably should be breathing a little bit heavier and deeper now. If you're not, it probably means you're fit. So that's probably a good sign. All right. And then squat and punch. Squat and punch. Just give it a little bit of oomph. Oh, I can see some mean punches and jabs there. Wow. Wouldn't want to be the end on some of those, that's for sure. Okay, and then up and up. Just mind you don't cock yourself in the face. Then just a big kind of swing. We're just trying to get our body fluid. Doesn't have to be perfect technique. We're just trying to get moving. And little punches and fast punches. Good. Just give your arms a bit of a loosen up. Okay, good. So we're going to step forward, step back, step forward, step back. Big knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So try and coordinate your arms and legs. So arm, leg, leg, arm. This is hard just to get coordinated. Oh, I missed it. Good. Back into our run. Just take a drink break if you need to. Have a moment if you need to. All right, we're going to back to this one. And if you can, for people who are at this level, try and skip into it. Skip. So it's more like this. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then out. Out. And we'll do the skier. It's hard. And we'll just do this, the plain skier. So step, tap, tap, tap. Or the skater, I should say. It's a skater, isn't it? To get my sports right. You can go faster if you want. You can drive it, or you can just tap it, whatever you feel your body needs. Okay, so step and then bend your knees. Bend your knees to touch your backside if you can, but a lot of people's knees don't bend that far, so just bend them back as far as they want to come. Only 35 minutes to go, folks. You're almost there. Good. So big knees, big arms, cross over, cross. Okay, so super glue walking now. So you're keeping your toes on the ground and you're lifting your heels up. All right, we're going to do some shot putting. And with a bob, so bob, shot, bob, push, bob, push, bob, push. Good. Good, back to walking. I'm just going to turn this light off over my head. Keep walking on the spot for me. I think that's slightly better. So back to this again. All right, just have a bit of a moment. This is your first official drinks break. Just have a quick drink and a quick rest. Try and keep just still kind of moving a little bit because we're going to go into the second round of it. So I just want you to have a quick rest because we're, done the first kind of 10 minutes or so. Good. Just take about, 15 seconds to 30 seconds and then we'll keep going. So when you're resting, often just swaying from side to side, just get that body moving. Just let your breathing rate come down again, your body just have a moment. Okay, now we're going to get into some, the next phase, but we'll have a little bit of impact with it. So that was just general cardio. This will be cardio with just a little bit of impact. And that just means we're building our bone density. If you have arthritis and really sore joints, you might just want to go easy on this bit. All right, so let's make a start again. So come into here, but this time I want you to actually stamp a little bit. So make a little bit of impact with your feet. Again, I want this to be comfortable on knees and hips and feet and neck and back and everything. Only put as much impact as you feel like your body can handle. All right, back to normal. And then hit. Just a little bit of impact. Little bit of impact. Don't hurt yourself. Feel free to keep resting if you need to. Or you can do like a modified version of this without the impact. Good. Back to this. All right, we're going to do some jumps. Jump, jump, or leap. You can leap a long way or a little way. Just be mindful, like I am, if you're on a mat and you leap sideways, it can move the mat. So you want to just be in a really safe place for your exercises, something that's not moving. Good. Back to walking on the squat. All right, we're going to do a little bit of mini jumps. So we're going to go here. It's a little bit of a jump. Now, if you can't jump, what I want you to do is squat down and then just kind of come up, but without leaving the ground. If you can jump, just keep it cushioned. If it hurts, then I don't want you to do it. Okay, if it hurts, don't do it. Good. This is our bone building part of the exercise routine. Still doing cardio, but doing some bone building as well. Excellent. All right, we're going to go forward and back. Forward with the other side, back. Forward, back. Forward with the other side, and back. Good. Back to walking in the squat. Okay, we're going to do some square kind of runs. So we're going to go side, forward, side. I know you can't see me fully on this screen, sorry, but you get the idea. That's it. And then the other way around. You get to know how big your lounge room is when you do an exercise class, don't you? All right. One last one. Good. All right, we're going to do some ladder climbing, big knees, big arms. It's like picking the fruit, putting it in the bucket. Picking the fruit, putting it in the bucket. A little bit of a flick at the hand at the end. Good. All right. How are we going? We all right? Thumbs up if you're okay. Yeah, thumbs down if you're like I'm out. I did notice someone's left, someone's bailed already. That's the fun part of my job. I see who's like, oh, I've had enough. Okay, good. All right, second drinks break. Have a quick drink break. Well done. Keep that little bit of movement going, a little bit of swaying, like a figure of 8 movement with your hip. Just let your breath rate start to come down again, and we'll go into our third lot. Okay, our third lot's going to be a bit of strength cardio. So just so you know what we've done, the strategy is we've done the warm-up, we've done straight cardio, then impact cardio, now we're doing strength cardio. So you're still weaving everything in, but it's got that undercurrent of cardio, so you get the blood pumping the whole time. Okay, are we ready? All right, we're going to do some reverse lunges and pushes. So lunge, 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 and push. Feel free to take more of a break if you need to. After this set, we'll do some balance stuff just to cool it down. So this is the last hard set you've got. Okay. Okay. Back to walking on the spot. All right, feet wide. So we're going to go sideways squats, sideways lunges. Try and keep your chest up. And kind of as you squat, you're bringing your backside backwards, backwards, backwards. That's it. Okay. Keep that little jog going. This is a hard workout, okay, for a lot of you. Just do what you can. Stop anytime you need to, have a rest. All right, we're going to do some squats. Squats. Try and keep your chest up, looking forward. Good. All right, we're going to do some kind of a, not a star jump exactly, but a similar kind of thing. If your arms don't go up there, do it kind of in front of your body like so, or just do one side if you've got shoulder issues. All right, back to walking on the spot. Okay, good. All right, excellent. Let's do some wood chopping. So get our imaginary axe and just try and swing through. Try and get your body twisting. Just pivot your feet around so your knees aren't twisting. Other way around. So left-handed. And then swing from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Other side, top to bottom. Like a diagonal. Really good for your abdominals and trunk, these ones. And then bottom for top, bottom to top. It's almost like a golf swing, isn't it? Bottom to top, other way. Good. All right, have another rest. Excellent. Well done. Have a rest. Have a drink. So there you go. There's three sets of kind of 5 minutes cardio. Excellent. We still got a bit of time left to do some balance and other things. Have a drink if you need to. Okay. Now, you're welcome to do barefoot if you need to for this part. We're going to do balance. Just depends on what you're after. I'll keep my shoes on for this one, but yeah, you're welcome, of course. Good time to do barefoot in your own house because you know it's safe. But we're going to just start with one foot in front of the other. Now, what you'll find if you've done the cardio is that this will be a bit harder. Because you've just done the cardio, this should be a bit harder than it usually is. All right, and then the other foot. And then we're going to just do some tightrope walking forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. Heel to toe as you go forward, toe to heel as you go backwards. Try and keep nice and smooth. That's it. Good. Now we're going to do what we call a pelvic list. So that's where we stand on one leg and we're just hitching up. Hitching up. Hitching up. Hitching up. Other side. A great one for hip pain, back pain, knee pain, this one, if you get it right. Good for balance. You should feel it in the side and back of your hip. Good. Let's just do your single leg stand. You may want to hold on. But we'll see if we can reach up to about 30 seconds a side. You can have your hands out. You can even come your leg like right out to make it harder, like so. Keep this hip kind of up. That's it, keep going. You need a lot more balance than you think, really. Like we don't, in our lives, do anywhere near enough balance. Okay, and then we come out and lower down slowly. Other side, so turn your foot out, lift it up, then bring it in. Usually one side's a bit harder, so if you've had like, well, that's my not so good side. If you've had surgery, for instance, or a fracture on one side, that usually is more difficult. If you try and talk as you're doing it, it makes it hard. So that's another strategy you can use. Whoa. Good. All right, we're going to do the compass one, where we go tap forward and then back up. and then side, and back up, and then behind, back up, and then around to the side, and back up. So it's the 4 points of the compass. So forward and up, side and up, back and up, side and up. And you're trying to keep your pelvis controlled the whole time. So see how it's not really doing a whole lot of movement, right? There's just well, so don't do that. There's minimal movement happening at your pelvis if you can, which makes it quite difficult. And bring your knee up to, I don't know, like 90 degrees every time. So there, 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 there. Good. So you'll feel it in the hips, particularly. Other side. Up, 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 up. Now, up. Down. One more time. Good. Good, good, good. How we going for time? Going well. Let's have a breather. We might do a little bit of upper body mobility. Okay, so start with your wrists like so, and we're going to do some wrist circles. Try and just get the wrists moving. So notice that my elbows aren't really moving, it's just my wrists. A little bit of a fist, make a, not super tight, but tight enough, and you'll really feel all those joints in your wrists move. This is an important exercise. It looks really simple. This is something that, and people might think, oh, well, you wouldn't do it if you're younger. I do this one for my wrist when I'm doing a lot of body weight stuff. So when you're on your hands, I do this a lot before I warm up for doing any kind of work where you're actually loading up through your hands on the ground, for instance. So deceptively simple, but important. And as you know, as we get older, the wrists can get a bit sore and stiff, can't they? Because they're small joints, any arthritis can sort of affect that more than other joints, for instance. So, I mean, you probably know this, but often people's fingers get stiff first before they other things because there's not as much space there. So getting your fingers and thumbs and wrists all moving. So I'm just turning it over. Can you see I'm trying to get my movement at my forearms? So if that wasn't there, it's kind of this movement, this movement. I'm just trying to go easy on you towards the end of the workout because 45 minutes is a long time when you've done a lot of cardio. So we'll build that up over the term. Now this one's the clock. So imagine that your elbow is the middle of the clock and your forearm is the hand, and you're coming in, and as you come out, you're waving, and then you're turning your thumb in to come back inside. So it's into your body, out, into your body, out. And you're not really moving your elbow a whole lot, if that makes sense. So this is a really fantastic exercise for your elbow. I didn't make this one up, but yeah, some people that I follow, yeah, have some really good results with this one. Okay, other side. And just trying to get really smooth with it. If your shoulder is a bit restricted, you can do this down here. Do you know what I mean? So you don't have to do it up here. If your shoulder's restricted, just do it a bit lower. And just for a mind bender, try and do the egg beater. It's hard, isn't it? You're doing well. Good. All right, let's do the washing machine. This is just shaking all out. It's the exercise you do when you've been in the garden, pulling all the weeds, and you're just a bit tight and stiff. Just loosen up. Get your neck into it a little bit. Get your arms into it. You can rotate a little bit. It's just a good shake out. Good. Okay, we're going to start here. We're going to do the hugs. So hug yourself, and then out. Hug yourself. Good. Shoulder rolls. Okay, we're going to clap in front, clap behind, if you can. If you can't clap behind because of restriction, just kind of go from the front to your thighs like so. But if you can, get behind you, it just opens up your chest a bit more. So don't do this if you get pain in the front of your shoulder. Good, and imagine you're opening up the curtains, opening up the curtains. And this time you're actually pulling your shoulder blades together. So pulling your shoulder blades together like so. Keep a little bit of a bend in your elbow. Like so. Good, just shake it out. All right, hands out like so. Turn one up and turn the other one down. And then swap over like this. This stretches out your nerves. Gets them moving a bit better. Excellent. All right, hands on your hips. Just let your head fall down and then tilt from side to side. Just be really gentle. Don't force your neck anywhere it doesn't want to go. And back. And then we're going to turn our neck about 45 degrees, and then we're going to poke our chin forward and then make a double chin. So chin forward to poke and make a double chin. You may hear a few clunks. That's okay, as long as there's no pain. Okay, and then other way around, 45 degrees. Good, just shake it out a bit. All right, let's just do some backstroke arms. Good, let's just do some, how are we going, Tom? Let's just do some breathing to finish with. So deep breath in. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Good. Okay, we'll just do some lower body stuff. Let's do our hula hoops. So just try and get your heart rate to come down again. All right, then just have your feet nice and wide and see if you can reach down to the ground and then roll back up. Don't go down any further than you feel comfortable. Good. All right, and then stand back up. You may want to hold something at the moment just for this one, but you can just swing your leg. Swing your leg back and forward just to get a bit of movement into it. Other side. All right, and then we're standing on one leg, getting our ankles moving. Good balance exercise, this one. Good, well done. Another workout under your belt, so well done if you made that all. Just try and build up your cardio over time, revisit this session, and yeah, just see how you go.